Ladies, good morning. She can pet powers here. Ladies, let me give you some motivation. Through all the losses I've taken, through hits of my mental illness I didn't know I was battling, the moment you set yourself free and you face the things that you're battling, you get back to your focus, you get back to your alignment and your balance within yourself. It feels refreshing. I feel grateful that I got the passion for my career again, my artwork, my designs, my fitness, the things I love to do, the things that came natural to me. When you go through so much loss like I have, and when you go through so much loss and transition, you have to readjust us to adjust over and over. So many things in my life have made me realize that we don't need a lot of what we think we need. We don't have to let society and these external factors and conditionings that goes on outside of ourselves control our happiness, our peace, our enjoyment. I realized I got my enjoyment back for my life. I know what makes me happy. I know what makes me feel at peace, at ease. I give myself everything I need in every moment of my life because when I lost my father, when I moved away, when I lost him, when I went through homelessness, domestic violence, faced my own healthy ways, started getting help for my bipolar, went to jail, understanding what all these things were going on. When I set myself free to realize why I was doing all those things, and I'm still working through those battles, still trying to get myself out of homelessness, still trying to get myself out of living in a hotel. But what makes me realize what greatness is still in me and those purposes, the passion, the vision, the things I've always had for my life as a little girl, because I'm grateful I had amazing parents that always pushed living in your true purpose, owning who you are, speaking up for yourself, setting boundaries. I'm grateful because in all my lowest seasons, I remember what my parents taught me. That's why in all my lowest seasons, when I didn't have nothing, I always spoke up for myself. I spoke up myself in court, and in these cases, in homelessness, in my domestic violence situation, in jail, in every situation I faced due to my ways that I didn't realize that I had to face to set myself free from the anger, the emotional problems, the overreaction, the impatientness. It's amazing when you set yourself free from yourself and you get back to a newer version of yourself, but even your old version, the old version of me I know, that's passionate about life, my career, my creativity, the things I've always wanted to do as a little girl. I refuse to let all of my losses, my adjustments, my transitions, my change, my losses, my setbacks, my grief. I've been through a lot, ladies, but I'm not losing the confidence, the courage I always had for my life. I always went through life feeling open, receiving, free, creative, knowing that the life I have inside of me is always going to be the life that I'm going to live by. Because I refuse to let life, bills, external factors, even the situations I went through to my own faults. But the moment you take accountability for your own faults, why you got into something, regardless of how bad the person was or the situation was or the place or the job, that's when you set yourself free. My life is so freeing because I realized that in every moment, I always give myself what I need. I'm grateful for my silent seasons. It taught me a lot to give myself everything I need in every moment of